This video was made possible by EAGameChangers. Hi guys, it's Belle here. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks to EA, I was able to make this pack overview of The Sims 4 Realm of Magic, and we're going to hop into cast and see the new hairstyles. These are the ones for men. Of course, you can change them and use them for females too. And we have 4 new hairstyles for female Sims. One is just a color variation with ombre hair that I love very much. And yeah, these are the new hairstyles. You also saw some of the new makeup, some of the new accessories. We get some necklaces, but you get also a lot of accessories that you can use as bracelets and rings, and we also get some new tights. But you can see this here. I just took a picture of so many outfits that you can see in the background. I'm not going through all of them. All I want to say is some of them I love very much, and they are compatible with other outfits of The Sims 4 that you can combine with other packs very easily. Some of them are more specific, more really fitted to the a bit more traditional wizard style that we know, and I think you can combine them very well with the vampire pack. I have to admit, I have not played a lot with vampires yet, although I really love the system where you can give them different traits, you can level them up, they have a certain capabilities. But as I said before in the video, I play more with realistic style, but I'm sure this will change with this pack, because although my style of gameplay is more realistic, I really do love witches, wizards, the whole pack. It's really great. Look at these dresses here. For example, I tried to give them only Realm of Magic clothes here in my screenshots, and I try and I hope I can have these guys uploaded to the gallery for you all very soon, but it has to be after my vacation. I am going to leave tomorrow for the south of Italy, and I can only tell you, I had this video finished yesterday in the evening when suddenly I made a fatal error and I saved it under another project I wanted to work on, and there was no way I could get back my video. So this video was all done. It took me, I think, 20 hours to do it, and then poof, it disappeared. It was my fault, totally, but I was just so devastated. Thankfully, I just thought, okay, I know the whole concept. I have the screenshots already in my editing software. Everything is there. I just have to put it, all of it together. So I did it, and I managed to finish it last night, I think by midnight. So this is a bit a different version than the first one. There were some parts I didn't put into the mix anymore, but I'm happy with the result, and I hope you appreciate my hard work. If you want to stop here and create a sim and look at one outfit more closely, you can totally do that. So I created 4 visits for a reason. I will let you know more about that later. This is Glimmerbrook. I love this world. It's the size of Forgotten Hollow. I think we have 5 lots here. One is an empty lot. You see that on the left, that's where I built my house that I will use for this pack overview. Then we have 3 other residential lots. One of them is empty, and the others are occupied by pre-made townies. With one of them, I'm doing a day in the life. I am just not sure if I'm able to upload it before I go, so bear with me, Maybe it will be on my channel after my vacation. I did my best, but I was so tired, and I think that's why I made this error. It's really stressful for me to do early access before I have to leave and pack in everything. So at least I'm very proud because I was able to make that work and upload this pack overview, but it was so much work, guys. So I'd appreciate every thumbs up and every kind comment, and if you spread this video so it gets attention and love, that would be really kind. You just saw the house I built there. This was a little sneak peek of the world. It's really beautiful. It reminds me a bit of Granite Falls, but it's different and it's not that big, as I said, but it's not the main attraction of this game pack. But I'm still glad that we got a normal world. And this is a, I think, 30 by 40 lot, and the others are 20 by 30. So 4 30 by 20 lots and 1 30 by 40. And I believe the one in the Magic Realm is 50 by 40, but there you cannot change the lot description of the lot type. Here we are checking out one of the floors. It's a wooden floor with these magical patterns, and I love it so much. And this is a stone floor that I equally love in different swatches, because I'm sure you can use it inside and outside for your builds. Then we have 4 wallpapers. 2 of them you would probably use more inside and 2 more outside, but that doesn't mean you can't combine them. I just have to take a sip of water, and I cannot just pause this voiceover, so let me have that. You can hear my voice is a bit strained, but I'm so glad I was able to do this. This is something you could use in a kitchen or in a bathroom, or I used it outside for my house. You can see that it looks like I made some columns. And yeah, this is the last one with different brick variations, which I love. And now we are going to go into build by. This is a picture of the pre-made rooms with all the different swatches, so you get an idea what is in the pack. I love the new bed, and there we see the cauldron that we use for brewing potions, and there's some decorations. You can see the new windows, the new doors, and here we have the counters, some chairs, what is this, a carpet, different carpets, and of course here are some base game items as well. But you can see a little bit what you can create, and we are now going into my house I built. I'm not sure if I will upload it, but you can see what I did with the wallpapers, with the windows. I concentrated on the color blue, and here we are inside the house. In the first video version I had a video tour, but it was just too much. But you can see what you're able to build with this pack. As I said, almost all the items I used were from Realm of Magic, but I used 1 or 2 other items. This is just to show you the brooms on display, that you have different variations of brooms, you have different variations of wands, you have a wand display case. I love the new fridge, and I especially love the new stove we got. Maybe you saw it also. Here you can pause the video if you want to look at something more closely. We got new railings, and you see I used the new stair tool with the new customizable stairs. This is the bed I showed you before, I used in a different variation. I love the glass roof with the patterns. And we also got a new toilet, a new sink, a new mirror, and a new shower. So here we come to gameplay. So these wizards, when you create them in Sim as a spellcaster and create a Sim, You can go into debug and put in all the cheats and give them some brooms and wands you want, and also give them an adorable, what's the name, an adorable familiar. So I use different familiars here than in my day in the life, and in my day in the life I also explain the spellcaster perks more in detail. But here I just wanted to show you some gameplay with my wizards I love so much. So she has a little dragon, and now they're all flying to the portal. You can, in the options, enable the brooms that you always use them. You can have different brooms and mark them as favorites. The same with the wand, the same with the familiars. You can have as many familiars as you want. And yeah, I think we are just now having a look at Realm of Magic. Realm of Magic was a magical world that was torn apart, and that is still held together by the 3 sages. There are 3 types of magics. Here is a closer look at the magical headquarter that we have there, where the sages and a lot of wizards are, and where you can learn a lot about magic. And there are 3 types: untamed magic, practical magic, and mischief magic. And there is the 4th branch, which is alchemy, about potions. We have the dueling grounds. Before you saw the gardens, and here you can buy your wands, your familiars, your brooms, your ingredients for potions. And I just love this place so much. So we are going to go into a bit more gameplay right now. So they are just here at this little marketplace. You see they have not leveled their capacity so much. There are different ranks for the spellcasters. I think in the beginning they are an apprentice, then a neophyte. No, there's another one between them. But you can level up in doing magical things, and you can have different wands and familiars here, and some books. But the great thing is you don't have everything in one go. You need to check in every other day, because you only have a selection, and that is valid for all 3 stalls. You can also have these stalls in debug mode and create your own little magical world if you want to. But the rest of the world, besides the magical headquarters, is not editable, unfortunately. But I think you still have a lot of options, but you just have to come back at a later time. That's why I wanted to assign them their special familiars, because I love the phoenix. I wanted to see what the phoenix looks like. I'm not sure if I have a phoenix. No, I have a phoenix for the day in the life, but I assigned them some that you can have a look. And this is the spell book that each of them has, and they can choose now which magical branch they want to go for. There are different spells. You can learn all of them if you want, of course. There are also the potions. He is going to learn a potion. That's why he's reading this book. She is with one of the sages of practical magic, and she wants to know more. But he says, I don't know you that well, but if you have a higher relationship, they will give you some magical training. Here we see a dueling going on in the background. The animations are so good, and Mortimer Goth is brewing a potion. And also in the beginning you have different animations, and when you are higher up you can do so much more. I haven't been able to really explore the system in depth, but I just want to show you here my sim is brewing a potion. So we're gonna look at different ways to level up your magical skills. So you will be able to have a lot of different spells in your repertoire or potions, and you can do so many things. As I said, I haven't explored a lot of the spells and potions, yet you will see one spell in action a bit later on. Another way to level your Sims magic is that you can just practice magic, the magic you want to. We have also 2 new aspirations. Here you can see one of the Sims just finished an incantation, a spell, and can do that now. And you have 2 aspiration. One is potion themed, one is more for spells, and you will also level up in these. I'm not sure what you will get in the end for a special perk, but yeah, as I said, this is an overview. Remember, this is a whole pack overview for a game pack in 20 minutes. So I will show you bits and pieces of everything. But here he was able to have his first spellcaster perks. Be careful, there are also curses. I'm not really talking about them, but if your sim is cursed, then some things will happen that are not so good. Also watch the Sims4 live stream on Twitch that was aired last Friday. They give much more information, and here you can see them practice with all their familiars. There are a lot of other Sims in this headquarters. I'm not so sure if I like that, because there are many, but yeah, that's that, and we can't do anything about it. Maybe there will be a mod that you don't have that many Sims in the headquarters, so that randomly a Belagov is coming. And here it looks like they duel, but they're just leveling their magic, and I love really the animations. And I think one of them just was able to, yeah, you can see here the needs are look also different. Here is another spell that they learned, and the spellcaster book, the spell book is awesome. What are they doing? Yeah, they can read tomes, they can read books or find tomes is the interaction. Then they may find one to learn a new spell. They can also ask another wizard if they have a higher up friendship level. They will teach them spells. Here I assign another perk to some of them. And I think he will use is it the Incendio spell? I think this is in Untamed Magic. I'm not sure if it's Untamed or Mischief. That I'm not sure about. But you will see him use that Incendio spell on an object. And I have to say it worked from the beginning, although his levels are not so high. You can see here this like this crystal ball on top of the need panel. This can be filled with spellcaster charge, and be careful if the charge is too high. Your sim can, I'm not sure if you can die from it or be exhausted from it, but it's not good. So you can learn a discharge spell which will help you bring down that discharge. So she's flying with her broom. She has a very good broom, and she is going somewhere to have a duel with Rajesh. Rajesh is a sim from City Living, and just remember, my sim just started out, so for the beginning I thought she was really good. You can also hear a lot of sounds, and I believe your familiar can help you with your fight. I am not sure if you have to be a higher level. They can also protect you from death. I need some more water. I'm sorry, guys. So she is still standing. It's still going on. And I think it ends if one of them falls down in a spectacular way, which is so funny. And yeah, there's another rank that they reached. I'm sorry, my voice is hoarse. But I'll let you explore more of this by yourself. I just have to say, I love this pack. If you are into magic, this is certainly a pack for you. If you are into realistic gameplay, I'm not so sure. The create a sim objects and the build by objects are awesome, but also really intertwined with the theme of the pack. So if you are not that into magic, maybe wait for a giveaway. I will try and do one when I come back, so watch out and check this space, and yeah, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this pack, and thank you again to EA and Frost for giving me a code. Bye guys, take care, bye bye.